when you're subtracting mixed numbers, the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to need to find the least common denominator. And right here, the fraction 1/5 and 1/2, the least common denominator between these two is going to be 10. Okay, because 10 is the smallest number that both 5 and 2 fit evenly into. So therefore 10 is my least common denominator. Next thing you're going to want to do is subtract the fractions. So before we get there, whatever we do to the bottom, we're going to do to the top. I multiplied 5 by 2 to get to 10, so I'm going to have to multiply 1 by 2 as well, which gives me 2. I multiplied 2 by 5 to get to 10, so I'm going to need to multiply this 1 here by 5 as well, which gives me 5. And then I'll subtract. So the numerator in the first problem is smaller than the numerator in the second problem. So what I'm going to have to do is take a whole number from my first problem. So this 5 here becomes a 4. And the whole number that I take, I'm going to put in the fraction. So I'm able to subtract and get a number that isn't a negative. Now when I put the whole number here, the easy way to remember is that since 10's on the bottom, I'm just going to add 10 to 2, which gives me 12. Alright. After that, now I just subtract 12 over 10 minus 5 over 10 gives me 7 over 10. Now I subtract the whole numbers. So 4 minus 2 gives me 2. So my answer is 2 and 7/10. Alright, let's try a few more problems. Alright, here I got 3 1/3 minus 1 1/2. First thing I'm going to do is find the least common denominator between 1/3 and 1/2. And that's going to be 6. Because 6 is the smallest number that 3 and 2 both fit into. Alright, whatever I do at the bottom, I got to do at the top. I multiplied 3 by 2 to get to 6. So I'm going to multiply this 1 here by 2, which gives me 2. I multiplied 2 by 3 to get to 6. So I'm going to multiply this 1 here by 2. Sorry, by 3. So that gives me 3. Then I subtract. But again, the numerator here is smaller than the numerator here. So I'm going to need to borrow. So from the whole number here, I'm going to take 1 away from it. Then I'm going to add 1 to this, which is going to be 8 over 2 now. Sorry, 8 over 6. So now I can subtract. 8 minus 3 gives me 5. So 5, 6 is going to be my fraction. I'm going to subtract my whole numbers. So 2 minus 1 gives me 1. So 1 and 5, 6 to answer here. Alright. 4 and 2/5 minus 1 and 1/3. First thing, find the least common denominator, which is going to be 15. Alright. I multiplied 5 by 3 to get to 15. So I'm going to multiply this 2 here by 3. Gives me 6. Alright. Multiplied 3 by 5 to get to 15. So I'm going to multiply this 1 here by 5. Gives me 5. Dot subtract. Answer is going to be 1 over 15. Alright, now I'm just going to subtract my whole numbers. 4 minus 1 gives me 3. So this is their answer right here. 3 and 1/15. Hopefully this video was helpful. Thanks for watching.